YouTube, welcome back. It's your girl Leah Lanier, and I am here with another video. Let me get straight to the point, y'all, because I already know you guys read the title and probably thought to yourself, what is this girl on to make her lose 10 pounds in less than 3 weeks? I'm already knowing, okay? But I want to literally break it down to you guys and give you the honest truth on how I lost 10 pounds in less than 3 weeks. I'm just going to give it to you guys. Before I do, let me just give you kind of a background of, you know, my body composition and how my body went up and down in weight fluctuations. So y'all, I've always wanted that big booty, big breasts, slim waist, you know, big old thighs, big legs, okay, from the 305. I was one of those girls, okay? I really wanted that nice, you know, curvy, bottled shape, Coca-Cola shape, you know? But it didn't happen. I remember being in middle school. Everybody used to be like, Leah, she's so skinny. She's a cute little girl. But she's skinny, 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 meanie, peeny. You name it, I got called all the names for being skinny and thin. Okay? And even in high school. And in high school, I was still thin. And no matter what I ate, I could literally eat a jumbo jack from Jack in the Box, a Big Mac from McDonald's, large fries, some Coke, you know, all that, you name it. And I swear it's like the more food I ate, the more weight I lost. It was horrible. Like, I had a super fast metabolism. And for someone who really wanted to be thick, it was like, dang, come on, like, what's up? You know, let me get thick. I'm trying to get voluptuous. I'm trying to get thick out there. You know, I'm talking about like that, okay? All the other girls in my classroom were nice and built, and they had little cute shapes. And then you got me, just skinny. Skinny. So that carried on through, like I said, middle school, through high school, got to college, and still pretty skinny. Now, college, I did get what they called the freshman 15. So I did gain about 15 pounds in college, but until college, I was always like 90 something pounds, and I am 5'2", okay? And in college, I got up to about 100, maybe 105, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm doing pretty good with the weight gain. Oh yeah, a little weight, okay? But then it just kind of stayed there, and it was crickets. And I was like, okay, come on, 110. Let's get up to 110. Let's get to 115. And it was a struggle, you guys. Like, literally, I remember eating so bad because I wanted to gain this weight. And I'm thinking, okay, the more, you know, the more food I should be eating, the bigger I should be getting. And it just wasn't happening like that. You know, years passed after college. I finally started to gain a little bit more weight. And baby, when it started coming on, it started coming on. And before I knew it, I was about $127, 127 pounds, and I was the SHIT, okay? I thought I was on top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? I thought I was literally the bomb. Check me out. So, you know, I had some, you know, I was starting to give it a little Coke bottle shape a little bit, just a little bit. But, you know, I had some meat on my bones to work with. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm good. Everything was going good till, like I said, till about 2015, 2016, my mom got really, really, really sick. And then shortly after, she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. So I plummeted, like all the weight that I worked hard to put on, I lost it. Just like that. Dealing with stress and depressed. Literally, it was a matter of, I mean, no more than 3 months probably, I went, probably less than that, but I went from 127, 129, easily dropped down to 113, 114. And I was devastated, you guys. I was devastated. I was like, oh, this thickness, I worked so hard to get it going. Why? So yeah, I lost all the weight, and then you know, life happened, and I met Papito. And then we started going out all the time and trying new foods. And, you know, he's tall, he's big. So he, you know, he's like a good 6 feet something inches and, you know, probably like 200 pounds. He's really tall. Like, he works out, but he has a really good shape. But for me, you know, I'm like hanging out with him all the time, and he's over here eating, and we're going on, you know, going on dates and stuff like that. And, you know, we would go to a nice restaurant, then we would go to an event later after that, and then he's like, by that time he's like, I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat again. And shoot, I'm like, well, yeah, let's go get some food. And before I know it, I'm going to the drive-thru with him talking about yeah, you know, he'll be like, let me get number 5, and I'm like, you know what, let me get number 5 too. You know what I'm saying? Let me put that little number 5 in the bag as well. Knowing that we just ate at a nice restaurant a couple of hours before that. And then probably had a snack at the event that we went to afterwards. So I was just eating, just eating. And before I knew it, I was up to 145 pounds. And 145 pounds to a person that's about 5'2", 5'2 and a half, it shows. You know, it for sure shows. And it showed more so in my midsection. In my stomach, that's where I gained the most weight. And it was a struggle. Like, none of my clothes fit me cute anymore. You know, you can always see this little pudge. And I'm sure people were talking mess, like, I wonder if Leah's pregnant. You know what I mean? Because I really did look some months pregnant at the time. Like, honestly, I really did. No cap. Damn! So, you know, at that point in time, it was just almost kind of like, okay, do I really continue to work hard to lose this weight? Or should I just, you know, enjoy Papito and continue to eat all the foods he eating, and then just, yeah, like, you know, just make it do what it do? Because again, like I said, I always wanted to be thick. You know, I didn't like being skinny. I always wanted to be a little thick. So then I thought, okay, when I get 145, I'll just start working out. So I worked out vigorously. I was doing a gang of sit-ups, but, you know, a gang of workout stuff. And it seemed like I was gaining more weight. Like, the more workouts I would do, the more weight that I put on. So I'm irritated at this point. I'm frustrated. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this is horrible. Dang, you know? And like, I was having symptoms. I remember me having like a quench for thirst. I remember being super duper thirsty all the time. And then I remember me having to use the restroom multiple times, like, throughout the night to tinkle. So I'm like, oh, why am I tinkling so much? And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Weight gain, I'm eating a gang of food, you know, I'm tinkling every chance that comes my way. You know, I had disturbed sleep. Sometimes I was getting a little frustrated. Oh, and my cycle, my menstruation cycles were off. So I'm putting all this together, and I'm like, okay, hold up, wait a minute, Papito, wait a minute. Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Ladies, come on, ladies. If you're watching this, I know you can relate. You know what I'm talking about? Like, all that stuff adds up. You accumulate. You look on, you know, WebMD and Baby Center and all this stuff, and it always talks about all the symptoms. You thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. So I went to the doctor, scheduled an appointment, and, you know, they ran a whole bunch of tests on me, all this good stuff. Test came back. My doctor emailed me and was like, you know, Leah, your test came back. Everything is normal. You look great, except for you're pre-diabetic. I'm like, word? What? I'm not pregnant? Like, realized that all of that accumulates to your menstruation cycles as women. Like if you have rapid weight gain, you know, and you're pre-diabetic, all that stuff, it messes up your body, your composition of your body. Your hormone levels get off balance, and that causes you to be late on your cycles or miss a cycle here and there. That's what happened to me. I would, you know, I would still have my cycle, but I'd miss a month or something like that. Like I'd skip a month and then have my period the next month, or the next month after that, and then after that I wouldn't have it. And I wasn't on, you know, birth control. So I knew, I was like, dang, something was up, and that's what it was. So, you know, again, my doctor was like, I'm not gonna put you on any type of insulin or metformin or anything like that, but I want you to work hard on changing up your diet, eat less portions, and build up a nice little exercise routine. But don't do too much exercises because your hormones are off a little bit, and if you exercise too hard, that'll cause your testosterone level to pump up, and then you'll still be off with ovulating and your menstruation cycles. He didn't want me to do too much. Okay, so I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do that. And so literally right when I got that news from my doctor, that's the same day is when I changed my diet. I went straight to Vons, okay, grocery store. If you guys are in the South and you're watching this, you probably, it's Kroger's for you, or whatever it's called. I think it's Kroger, something like that. But it's probably that store for you guys. But, you know, I went to a regular grocery store, got some good foods. You know, I remember like going on YouTube and even Google and finding like good foods to eat to help lose weight and to balance out hormones and balance out insulin levels. So I did a lot of research, a whole lot of research, and I put together a list of foods that I wanted to buy. So let me just show you guys what foods I got and what my diet consists of. Okay guys, so this is an example of what I normally get from the grocery store every kind of like maybe 2-3 weeks. Give or take some, obviously, like the salad dressing, I may not get that every 2-3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. Obviously the water I get more often. But I'm gonna just show you guys from left to right what I normally get and what I normally eat every day and drink every day. So pure peppermint tea, green organic tea, and then I also get the red leaf raspberry tea. I order that from Amazon because I can't find it anywhere in my local grocery stores. So it's 3 different teas that I drink, and I usually have about 2 to 3 cups a day of each. Well, not of each, but I switch them off. Like I'll have like 2 cups of peppermint tea and then 1 cup of green tea, or 2 cups of red raspberry leaf and then 1 cup of pure peppermint. So I switch it off, but again, normally like 2 or 3 cups. And then I always make sure to mix this turmeric powder. Turmeric powder is really, really good. Apparently it like helps lower your sugar levels and kind of balance your hormones out. So that's really good. I also have like almonds and walnuts. I just eat those as snacks. And again, they're all organic, so there's not like sugar or anything like extra sugar or salt. It's just pure organic, unsalted, and then halves and pieces of the organic walnuts. So yeah. And then I get this also from Vons. It's the salmon. So I usually get 2 types of salmon. This one is the Asian grill rubbed, and then this one is the citrus herb rubbed. And they can stay in the freezer. They don't expire till like 2020, you guys. So it's really, it stays, you know, in the freezer. You keep it preserved and then eat it when you want to eat it. So when it comes to dinner, I only eat 1 of these, like only 1 of these. I never eat both of these. I just eat 1 piece of salmon, and then mix it with my salad. So this is the salad I get, and it's baby romaine. Sometimes I'll do kale, but I usually just have that. And then I'll mix it with organic balsamic dressing, vinaigrette dressing, just a little bit. And then I also have apple cider vinegar, and I usually put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in a cup of water, mix it together, and I usually drink that before I eat every meal except for breakfast. So lunch and dinner I usually take this. And then, so this is what I eat for breakfast, the organic original Quaker oats. So it's oatmeal. I just use one packet, just one little packet of this oatmeal, and then put it in a boiled, you know, water. And then sometimes I add the sliced bananas to it. And then if I don't add the sliced bananas to it, I'll just maybe have this as a snack if I don't have like the walnuts. And then also sometimes instead of having the salmon, I'll cook some raw shrimp, and I cook that in this Power air fryer. So maybe I'll do like a review on that, on how I cook and use the air fryer. But shout out to Steve and Adrian for that. I appreciate it. I love that. I use it a lot. And then Fiji water. Y'all, I'm bougie when it comes to water. I know Fiji is the most expensive, but I don't know, I just love Fiji water. I can taste the difference personally between waters, especially like Arrowhead. Now, I'm not against Arrowhead. I do drink Arrowhead water, but I prefer Fiji water. Like, it tastes fresher to me. I don't know why. You may call me weird, but that's just how I roll, period. Veggie. Okay, this is like a little veggie platter. I got this from Vaughn's, $5, as you can clearly see. And so I'm going to start eating this tomorrow because it expires June 20th, or best by June 20th. So that's kind of coming up. But yeah. And then for some more snacks, I've got all of these from the Dollar Tree store. So I've got some lightly salted green pea crisps. They're baked. And then I've got these little snacks here, the little chips, avocado ranch chips. And then of course I've got my nice veggie straws. So again, I switch off on my snacks. So these are snacks, or these are considered snacks, these are considered snacks, these are considered snacks. And sometimes these are considered snacks. So yeah, guys, this is probably what I eat. This is what I eat in, you know, for breakfast and dinner. So let me show you guys what I eat for lunch normally. Okay, guys, so this is my lunch. This is what I normally eat for lunch. Sometimes lunch is slightly different because I get my meals from the commissary at my job. But as you can see, I've just got some, you know, some green stuff, some lettuce, broccoli, and then here is a beet and walnut salad. And then I've got some rice here with a little bit of carrots in it and green onions. And then I've also got some curry coconut chicken. And then yeah, that's about it. So this portion, actually they weigh it, and my portion is 0.6 ounces. So this is the amount of food, and like in comparison to a stapler, this is how small it is. So it's not that big of a meal, but this will definitely hold me up for the lunchtime. So yeah. Okay, so I changed up my meals. You know, I went from eating big large meals. I'm talking about for breakfast, you guys. At my job we have a commissary, so I would eat some eggs, I would eat bacon for breakfast, then eat oatmeal. So bacon, eggs, oatmeal, have some orange juice. Y'all know orange juice has a lot of sugar in it. I would eat that, and then I would eat a little snack like some Welch's fruit snacks. And then that'll be in the morning around like 8:30. And then for lunchtime, I will always eat early for lunch because I'll be hungry. So about 11:30, no later than 12, I would go to the commissary and get whatever they was cooking, you know. And y'all would throw in some salad and stuff like that here and there, but you know, I was eating good, you guys. They have pizza down there at the commissary. They have burgers, all types of food. They change the food schedules up every day. So I was eating good, and I'm talking about the large containers, you know what I'm saying, that you can tell, okay, she eating, you know what I'm saying. They're large containers of food. I was rubbing. And then turn around and eat another snack. I'll have like maybe some pretzels and some goldfish. And then, like I said, in my suite in my office, we have a kitchen, a designated kitchen. And in that kitchen is stocked, you guys. We stock it every week, and there's cookies in there. You name it, we got it. People be bringing donuts and brownies and cakes and pies. You name it, we got it. Like, real talk. So I was eating so good, you know. And then when I get home from dinner or get off of work, I'd be ready for dinner. And I would, you know, go to like In-N-Out or Burger King or Carl's Jr. And I'd be getting me not the regular cheeseburgers or the regular burgers from In-N-Out. I'd get me the double doubles, okay, double doubles. And then usually I would have a little snack after that, maybe some chips or something like that. My portions of food was way more than a little bit. You know, it was way too much, especially for my body. Like, I'm a small person as it is. Like I said, growing up, I could never gain weight. I had an extremely fast metabolism. So for me to eat that much, you know, it's a lot for a person that's even, you know, taller than I am, and their body structure is different with bigger bones. It's a lot for that person to eat that much food. I was, like I said, I was eating as much as Papito, and Papito, you know, twice my size. So I think if your goal is to lose weight, you have to decrease your food portions. Cut out the sodas, cut out the juices. If I'm switching on my juice, I do a cheat day. And the cheat days are only during the weekend, and it's usually just Saturday or just Sunday, usually not both Saturday and Sunday. So if it's like Saturday, you know, for breakfast, I still would eat healthy for breakfast, maybe like a packet of oatmeal or maybe a boiled egg. But then for lunch, I may get like a slice of pizza if I'm out or something like that, or, you know, a little Subway sandwich. Because again, I cut off all carbs, you know, no carbs in my current diet. So even though Subway is considered healthy, that bread is a lot of carbs in it. So that makes you gain weight. And carbs, believe it or not, carbohydrates, they turn straight into sugar. Straight to sugar. So that's another reason why I became pre-diabetic, was because of a lot of the bread that I was eating. So again, small portions, cut out the sugar, cut out the carbs. Also dairy. Dairy for me is a no-no. The most dairy I'll eat would be like the boiled eggs. But the yogurt, I don't mess with the yogurt. Some people say that if you eat the no sugar yogurt, that's okay. But I just decided to cut that off in general. So I don't eat any yogurt, like I said, barely any dairy products except for boiled eggs. And then I eat a lot of green. Sometimes I become like a vegetarian in a day. Like, I skip days, so sometimes I'll eat nothing but vegetarian food. I cut out no meat. So there's definitely days I have no meat. No chicken, no fish, nothing. Just straight Spanish rice, you know, spinach, tomatoes, sliced onions, things of that sort. And I kind of mix it together from the commissary. I have that. And then when I get home from work, I'll just have just straight baby romaine or kale, and no chicken or no fish in it, no meat. Just literally plain salads and all that. For my women out there, red raspberry leaf tea is really good for your hormone levels. So if you have unbalanced hormone levels, like I had in the past, try red raspberry leaf tea, because that regulates your cycle. It's supposed to like build up your uterus, and it takes away some of the symptoms when you begin your monthly menstrual cycle. So give it a try. I've been trying it so far, and I haven't had any issues with that. And yeah. Now for the moment you all been waiting for. This is how I currently look at 135. I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks and 6 days. Less than 3 weeks, you guys. Look at my stomach going flat almost. Yay! As you can see, my stomach is a lot thinner than it was before. It's still a little bit flabby here, but I'm working on that. But yeah, see, not bad at all, you guys. Hey, you know, I still got a little something back there, I think. So yeah, not bad, you guys. Definitely not bad. Okay guys, so I'm stepping on the scale and let's see what I am. 135.8. So not bad, you guys. Not bad at all. That's about what I figured. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned some valuable tips to help you in your weight loss journey, and just help you on the road to become more healthy. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.